OCO. How's everyone doing today? I hope you guys are having an awesome Saturday. I didn't get to make a video last week, but I thought I would come out here today and make a video. And I just wanted to say I really appreciate all the new subscribers and all the likes and comments. I really appreciate those. I wanted to start off the video thanking you guys for that first. And it really means a lot to me, and being able to get out here and do these types of, get out here and do these things, and having you guys listen to me ramble on about stuff and tell stories and things like that. Today I just wanted to talk a little bit about self-confidence and being able to do things that you want to do. A lot of times in my past, I've wanted to do something and then kept telling myself, well, I'll never be able to do that. I'll never be able to make this, or or do some type of art, or I won't be able to spend the night alone in the forest or anything like that. But all it takes is a little bit of drive, and it takes just trying. You'll never know if you can accomplish something if you don't try it. And I think that's one of the things that a lot of people need is some of that self-confidence, and building self-confidence, and giving yourself that sort of satisfaction of knowing you can do anything that you put your mind to. I know my parents always told me when I was a kid, you can do anything you put your mind to. You can, anything you want to do, you can do it. All you got to do is try. And my dad used to always say, when I would say, well, I can't do that, my dad would always be like, well, can't, never could, do nothing. So, it's true. If you don't try something, you're never going to know if you're going to be able to accomplish it or not. And one of those things today is, or one of the things I wanted to show you today was something that I've done that I never thought I would be able to do. So I'm going to tell you a little funny story. When I was in high school, I didn't want to take home ec because I was afraid that I would never learn how to use a sewing machine. I was like, oh, I'm going to look like the stupidest idiot in the class because I'm not going to be able to use a sewing machine. So I ended up buying a sewing machine a couple months ago, and I was like, if I don't attempt to make my own day packs or backpacks, I'm never going to be able to do it because I'm not even trying. I'm just going to sit here on my butt and not even try, and then complain because I can't do it. And I find that that's something that a lot of people do, is they complain about not being able to do something. And I say a lot of people because I've heard a lot of people mention these things throughout my life, saying, I wish I could do this, or I wish I could do that, or, I want this, or I want that, but then they never put up forth the effort to try and do those things. And, you're never going to know whether you're going to be able to do those things or not if you just don't stop and just try it. And, all it does is take a little bit of research on how to do things and a little bit of creativity, and you can do anything you want to do. We're not limited as human beings to just certain things. I mean, we can always branch out and do other things. And trying new things is something that will get you places. And that goes with responsibility too. So I want to show you my day pack that I made with a sewing machine. And because I'm pretty proud of it. After not being able to, or not trying to do something, I finally did it after, I don't even know how many years it's been since high school, but I'll show it to you right now. Here's my day pack, and I just got some, put these on here. Okay, so here it is. Here's my day pack that I made. It is 1000D Cordura, green fabric, and it's got a nice little pocket in the front for my stove. And me and my daughter, actually, my daughter sewed this up last night. It's a little stove pouch for my firebox. And she's only 10, and she really wants to learn how to sew, so we just kind of learned together, and I showed her some things on how to make little pouches. So we made that little pouch, and she wants to sew more, which I'm pretty proud of. But got these little brass things from my grandfather after he passed away. I found these on the ground over by his barn, so I just grabbed these little flat brass pieces. I just bent them and put some D-rings in and riveted them on both sides just to keep things secure. And the inside is some fabric that I had laying around, and made some straps for it. Just made these out of some strapping and webbing, sewed those together, and that's it pretty much. But this thing, I love it. I've been trying it out for the past couple days, and it's working really good. So, and it holds all the things that I need to go on a day trip or just a little day hike, which is what I wanted, because I already have a bigger pack. And I know you guys have seen the rucksacks that I made by hand sewing, but those things in past videos, but those things are just for overnighters and bigger trips out into the wild. So I really just wanted to make something a little bit smaller that I can take on day trips. And that's it. Just wanted to make a new rucksack, which I did, or a little day pack, so I can go hiking and, you know, enjoy myself and not have to carry around a huge rucksack all weekend long or all day long. And I was really proud when I got it done, because I was like, wow, I actually made this thing myself, and I didn't spend, you know, $150 to $200 on a new day pack, which you know, around the Hidden Woodsman, I think his are between 180 and I think they're like 180 something US. And you know, I think I made this one for like 20 something bucks. So after everything that I've found and acquired and already had, that I just put it together and did that. So so you really never know unless you really try whether you can do something or not. And then you end up with really cool stuff that you made yourself, that when people ask, hey, where did you get that backpack, or where did you get that sword, or whatever you're going to make, you can be like, oh, I made it. And they're like, whoa, that's cool. You know, you can always, people are always excited when they hear that you make something, even people you don't even know. So it's really cool when you can learn how to do things yourself. And that leads to another topic of self-reliance. And the way that things are going now, we really need self-reliance. We need to be relying on ourselves, because things are getting to be where things are in short demand, or things are in high demand and short supply. So we have to learn how to be self-reliant. A lot of things probably aren't going to be available soon. So we need to learn how to do things and trust ourselves, and try and get out there and do things like plant our own vegetables, plant our own food, gather our own food, and make things happen without being dependent on others. And that's really what I wanted. You know, that's what all this self-confidence and all this other stuff boils down to, is self-reliance. And self-reliance is a really important thing. So is self-confidence. So to practice to get those, the biggest thing to do is get out there and just try to do what you want. Try to make things that you've wanted throughout the years. You know, obviously, if you don't have the money, you probably couldn't build a TV, you know, or something along those lines. But things that you could use in your everyday, day-to-day life, like a day pack, or you know, furniture, or, you know, things of that nature, knives, axes. You can make all those things. It just takes a little bit of practice, and it takes a little bit of willpower, and it takes a lot of self-confidence to try. And if you mess up, try again till you get it. And you know, I find that YouTube and books are a really good source of information on how to do these things. So, you know, just read up on things, watch some YouTube videos on how to do things. I found that pretty much 99% of anything you wanted to do, learn how to do, is on YouTube on how to do it. So just check it out and see what you can do. And you can do anything you want. You can do anything you put your mind to, as long as you just give it a shot. Don't get discouraged by mess ups. Everybody's going to mess up. We're only human. But don't let that discourage you. Just keep following what you want to do, follow your dreams. And with that, I'm going to say goodbye. Just my final little note here. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up hope in these times. Don't give up on yourselves. That's the most important thing. Never give up on yourself. And if nobody else believes in you, I believe in you. I think you can do anything you want to do, and as long as you just give it a shot. So you guys have a good day, and it's a beautiful day out today, so please go out in the woods and enjoy it, and I will talk to you guys on the next one. Stay safe.